What's up? What's up, all you haps paps believers? It is I, Chovy Salts, here for another fantabulous Sunday afternoon and Bracket About Nothing's 7th Undernight in Birth to Sis Celeste beginner bracket. Let's move over to our tournament scene. Whoosh. Cats. Alright, what's up, friends? We have a little bit of a cozy bracket here, but, you know, still some combination of new faces and familiar challengers here with us tonight. We have Mango, fake Mango. We got Nocturne, 1036. We got Sixy, Mevius, Uncle Moton, Ragnall345, Sam Mayel, the multi-game gamer. And then some newer faces around. There's, I believe, Polaris, Reticent, Heller, the Fated. Names that either are new around these parts, or I'm just a bit rusty in certain parts. But regardless, I think it's going to be a lovely time. Let us see here. I believe I have marked for our first set here, Jarkad versus Chimera. Chimera, again, is a name I feel like I should know. Jarkad, on the other hand, a name I definitely know. And I believe everything is locked and loaded and ready to go as far as the score is and as far as the other situation. So we're just waiting on our players to load in, and then I think we should be good to go. Let me just see how things are doing, because I already see a little ping-a-ding. Yeah. Alright. Oh, it's Carmine! Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Yeah, buddy. I'm excited. Alright. Lovely. Well, this is going to be right up my alley. I'm going to give you some top-tier Carmine commentary. I'm so excited. I'm a little concerned about the D4, but you never know. There's always a situation where people may just not gun ranked and just play with friends, and they grow stronger day by day. Where do I send Cat? Wonderful question while you wait. I'm so glad you asked. You simply DM me, Chovy Salts, in the bracket about you can find me in the bracket about nothing Discord, and just DM me. DM me directly with all your hot cat pics, and I will feature them here on this wonderful screen. Thank you very much while you waited in advance. And it doesn't have to be a cat, by the way. You'll notice that there is like a bunny. I think, I don't know if I have the dog pic that Uber Cheesecake sent in. I know that Tyga has that on her stream. But we take dogs, we take cats, we take turtles, we take birds, we take bunnies, we take hamsters, we take any cute little pet that is your baby. Ooh, we got an Orie. Okay. Some people call her the best in the biz after the AWT finals, but that's yet to be determined in my personal opinion, especially with a patch that may or may not be coming around the corner in 1 to 3 months. We don't know. But, you know. But anyway, I'm excited for this. This is, speaking from experience here, I feel like this is one that Carmine can kind of play comfortably, you know, as long as you just kind of keep Orie out, then she has to kind of, you know, work her way in. But, you know, Orie being Orie, she will find a way in. I'm already getting that picture. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Cat for stream. I am definitely going to get that on here at a opportune time. But in the meantime, we got gameplay. We got gameplay. 2 Carmines. Oh yes, start now. Definitely start now. We are starting now. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I'm also easily going to turn off that control guide, and let's see what we got. Oh my god, round start, JC, you love to see it. It's one of the best buttons in the game, in my personal opinion. Don't at me. Okay, we got a spare wheel. We are just jumping. We're getting hit. Okay. Good recognition on the tech on 5BBB. Jarkhead coming in hot here, getting Chimera into the corner. Okay, we're doing great. Don't forget to check Chimera. That is a blue beat combo. Okay, but nice mash. We're getting out of the corner. 5BB. Easiest side swap in the game, and we missed on the DP, but no punish. Okay. All right, Jarkhead bringing it back here. Oh my god, we just back B. We're so smooth. Okay, we tried to do a cheeky 2-2-C, but we did not have time for that. Jarkhead coming in, getting the grab, and taking the first round. Okay! JC from the top rope, but Jarkhead recovering pretty quickly here. We're gonna get all the way over to the wall. Okay. How will Chimera get out of this one? You know, I kind of like the 2-1-4C to kind of just try and swap sides. Wrong spacing, though, did not get the side swap. But that's okay. Nice block on Sacred Spire. Okay, no, this is a little tough. Good comeback here from Jarkhead. Should get pretty good. Oh my god. Nice recognition on the drop combo from Chimera. We're coming back here, but good. Again, good tech on the 5BBB. Jarkhead coming back in hot here. We are up on cycle. If we just wait this out, we will get there. Meanwhile, we're just trying to catch Chimera. Kind of pretty good. We're just making pressure here. Okay, once again, getting the 5BBB. Okay, we are just grappling, and you know, that kind of works. But, we're not really getting good Oki here. Okay, yeah, getting over the JB. Jarkhead should be able to close it out with the IWEX. Not bad. Okay, so that's going to be a point on the board for Jarkhead here. Okay, back into it. A reminder that I can't update the score right away because it's dependent on start.gg updating, which my marvelous TOs will be doing in the background eventually. Let's see. Okay, I get the DP here. Okay. Okay, nice mash here from Chimera. Get the 5BBB, easiest side swap in the game, but we DP out. Okay, Jarkhead's getting the side swap here with a back throw. Oh, Chimera did not respect that orb at all. We are getting punished for this. Okay, not bad at all. Oh dear, nice block on the DP. Okay. Nice grab from Jarkhead. Set point potentially now. Okay. You know, the round start JC is kind of cute, but we need to kind of vary up our options here. Carmine, there's a lot of really great round start options, such as 2-1-4C and 2-2-C, and even any 2-1-4X, honestly, not bad. We are getting beat up in the corner here. Jarkhead running away with this one. Getting the CVO call. I don't think he's going to kill, though. He's going to put us awfully close. And we get the Oki here. Run up for the grab, and it's over. It's so over. But that's a clean 2-0 from Jarkhead. Good stuff. Very clean. Valiant effort from Chimera. One day, I believe. Trust in the wheel. The wheel will not steer you wrong. 2 Carmines. Oh, do you also believe in the wheel, Gobi? I appreciate your service. Okay. I'm gonna get the cats back up here. And let me see here. Oh my god. Oh my god, more cats. Cats. Alright, let me... Save. Okay. I'm going to save these cats. Trust me. We've got to save the cats. But in the meantime... It looks like we do have another set coming up here, so let me make sure I get that queued up. Looks like we're going to have Sixie and Samael up here. So that's going to be a Yuzu versus Waltz. Very fun, very exciting. Okay, let me make sure I swap teams here. I said swap teams, thank you. Go. Right. Okay. Just gotta remember where my cat folder is. It's important stuff. Cats, 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 cats. And yes, I do have a folder just for everyone's cats. I use it responsibly. I use it responsibly because I can't always forget where it is. I might just have to, as I've done many times before, create yet another cat folder. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to put it here. All right. Okay. Fantastic. Truly beautiful. And I also got another cat, so I'm going to make sure to save that as well. And as I'm adding these to the stream, feel free to point them out and tell me their your precious babies' names. Definitely appreciate that. Okay. Browse. There we go. So, everyone, whoosh! Cat. Ginormous cat. Say hello. This is While You Wait's cat here. And we have to do a little bit of cat Tetris here. While I get this baby on the board. It's delicate balance because I want to... I kind of want to save that spot, but I also don't want to, you know... I think that's good. I think that's still... You know... All those other babies' faces are still prominently displayed. So there's While You Wait's cat there. Watson! Watson! Beautiful. I love it. 10 out of 10 name. Okay. And then, you thought one cat was wonderful. Check this out. We got... Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Oh, baby, a double. Oh, there's the cat. Look at that beautiful, blissful cat. So Mango has sent us a cat as well. As well as some sick combo breaker merch. There we go. Okay. And I might be able to... I think if I bring this... If I pull this down a few layers, I might be able to get this baby... There we go. Okay. Oops. Okay, let me see here. Okay. If I just get... There we go. Okay. Alright. If I can bring you down a few layers, then that will cover that. Gotta think smart, not hard. There we go. Okay. Cool. There we go. You can still see Yuzu. Perfect. Wonderful. So there's the mango cat, everybody. We did it. Alright. Still waiting for Samael here. Not sure what's going on. So we'll give that a few more minutes. If we don't see Samael with a few minutes here, we may have to move on to our next set. So just bear with us here. In the meantime, hope everyone has had a good weekend and a good week before that. Good things have been happening in the world that are weird and disturbing. But we are chilling. We're vibing. I personally sat on the couch with my roommate and watched a lot of GDQ the past week. It was pretty good. There were a lot of pretty good runs. Silly Block was actually on the daytime hours instead of the stupid early late night, early morning hours, so we actually got to see the whole thing in real time, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, GDQ mentioned. Yeah, I heavily recommend the let's not go like Carm. Hey, you did your best. You did your best, Chimera. I respect it. The valiant effort. A thumbs up. You know, people don't give credit. Carmine's kind of a little difficult to learn. A little tricky. Definitely a little easier in UNI2 than in Uniclear, which is where I started. But nevertheless, still a little tricky. You know, working native edge in the gameplay and stuff. But you will get there, I believe. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Silly Block, it starts with Snoopy, and not there's like another Snoopy game before that that's like has a longer title. No, not that one. Just Snoopy for the Commodore 64, and you can thank me later. It goes all the way to, what was the last game in the Silly Block? It was, yes, they did. Siberia, I think, was one of my favorites. Oh, you guys, this is my first time. Oh, what if I do if I go that way? I'm just gonna go left. No, I'm gonna turn around. Oh, yep, I died because I was in the cold for too long. That run was great. I was a big fan of that one. Ugh. Yeah, Silly Block was awesome. Balatro was insanely tense. I was a huge fan of Balatro, actually. And the Slay the Spire 2 run before that. That one was great, because that's like one of the few games that both me and my roommate were like equally invested in. So, oh yeah, Drywall Eating Simulator. That was good. That was pretty good. Yeah, big fan of that. I actually rewatched that one because my roommate woke up a little too late for that one. So I was like, no, you gotta watch Drywall Eating Simulator. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Yeah, the math there was insane. It was so close. Like, when even the runner's like not sure if it's gonna make it, it's like, oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, that was pretty awesome. I was a huge fan. That was amazing. What were some other really good ones? I've constantly been writing them down. Banjo-Tooie was pretty good. I was obviously, like, looking forward to it. I literally just played Banjo-Tooie for an Archipelago, and so I was, like, fully aware of some of the BS in that game. But I was not aware that Banjo-Tooie has, like, a, like, cinematic skip, kind of like Donkey Kong 64 does, where you can queue up a cinematic and then use it to, like, skip all the way to the end of the game. So that was pretty cool. And there's the glitch showcase after, which is really funny. What else? I still need to see the Maiden and Spell. I'm looking at the schedule here now. I was like, oh my god, they did Maiden and Spell. Because I have played a ton of Rabbit and Steel, but I never played Maiden and Spell. So I feel like that's probably going to go hard. Or some other ones that I was a big fan of. Pulling up my notes here now. Ooh, yeah, Gordon and Daxter! Oh my god, did you guys see Gordon and Daxter? It was like a stupid Jak and Daxter mod. I don't want to spoil it too much, because you can kind of guess. You might be able to guess if you're a knower about video games what that might be, but I was not prepared. I was truly not prepared. I had no clue. I was like, Gordon? Who's Gordon? Oh! Oh my god. That was too good. Ooh, there we are. There's our pal, Samael. Okay. We're ready to go. Let me get these cats. Say goodbye to cats. They will be back later. Okay. Yeah, Gordon Daxter was awesome. I love that one. Also, a surprise hit, Mistland 2, because me and my roommate, we saw what the game was about, because the game is about, there's like 2 screens, and you're supposed to like spot the differences between the 2, so we were actively participating in that one. It was pretty great. I was a big fan of that one. But anyway, speaking of spotting the differences between the 2, nice grab there from Samael. Let's see here. Okay. Oh. Sixty tried to maneuver around the Gamma Wave, but was not able to maneuver hard enough. No! I'm not able to tech the grab. We're still... Never mind. I was about to say we're still alive. Nope. Nope. I should have known. This guy, Waldstein, he'd be doing damage. Okay. Alright, but 60 has now gotten some grab. Okay, now you're in the corner against Waldstein. You gotta be careful. The 4B. This is tough. This is a little tough. 60 actually is in a really bad spot now. We're grid broken. We're dead, actually. The two worst things that could happen to you. All right. That's Samuel killing the first game here. But I believe in 60. 60 is strong. 60 can come back from this. Need to play more Rabbit and Steel. Yeah, you me both. I had a huge kick. Hate Walled. Yeah, that's understandable. He kind of plays a very different game, doesn't he? He gets to kind of space himself out a little bit, and then he just get to hug you. Okay, we had a little stutter there, but everything's okay. Don't panic. Let's see. All right, we got rock prepared. Nice. Good teleport from 60. Just kind of able to close distance real quick. Now we gotta figure this out here. Okay. Okay! You know what? That's a pretty good reversal option. Now we're in. We get to do our combo here. This is not going to kill. Like I said. Whoa, nice mash, though, from Samael. Getting a nice little grab there. However, 60 still getting the corner. And nice little wrong range tippy tap. I think they call that a poke in the business. All right. There we go. Patiently waited out the God Press this time. 60 now going to get the corner carry that we need here. Okay. Nice. Nice little pressure sequence here. We are definitely going to get our knockdown. Soft knockdown, actually. Okay, this is fine. Okay, combo dropped. Samuel teched. We get the grab. Now the turns have tabled. Okay. But we wake up, we chain shift, we reversal with IW. Pretty nice. All right, we're getting out of there. What? Nice reaction from Samuel, the grab. Uh-oh. Didn't drop the combo, but that's okay. We're in a kind of good spot. We were in control of cycle. Just being patient here, trying to line up another God Press, but 60 is ready. We are aware. 1-1 now. Exciting stuff. Okay. Now let's see. Ooh. Okay. Looking good now for 60. Got the corner. Getting cycle here. Ooh, nice smash. Ooh, straight into God Press. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Okay. We're blocking. We did not space our grab correctly. Got out of the God Press. 60 might be able to make a comeback here. Ooh, nice CS to get out of the God Press just in time. Okay. Should be able to make something happen here in the corner. We certainly got the resources for it. But nice guard thrust there from Samuel. Okay. Uh-oh. Drop the combo. 60 is going to get out of the corner at least, but we got back in the corner right into Waldstein's loving arms. Oh, no, that's so active. Okay, good thing that we tech the grab. Watch out for that arm. It's tough. It's tough out here. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. 60 coming in. But the grab. Okay. Gotta be careful of those arms. 60 planning their approach. Gets the elbow. Nice. Okay. Looking good. Trying to fish something out here. Mindful of our spacing. Now we're going in. Okay. Might be able to make something happen, but this is the elbow! And the VO coming out from Samuel. Ooh, now you're grid broken without meter. That's a little tough for Samuel. Okay. 60 still needs to kind of get out of here. Not a bad situation. Ooh, Samuel getting impatient, going in for the God Press. 60 able to respond really quickly. Should be able to cash out really decently. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay. Now it's anybody's game. Oh, nice. Good teleport to get behind the grab. 60 taking first blood here. That's right. Ooh, what a clash. Ooh. That's a tough grid break there. Ooh. Okay. We've all recovered. 60 is definitely going to cash out here. CVO routing. It's a little soon, though. Okay. Samuel getting a spare grab. Still not out of it just yet. But Gets clipped by the low. I think this might be it for our young hero. I actually don't know Samuel's age. I just thought that sounded catchy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, and that's 60 taking it 2-1. Definitely a bit of a fight, but we got there in the end. Way to go. All right. Let's see here. Who is next? Let me take a peek-sees. Ooh, okay. I think it might be. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be the next two sets that we've got queued up. It's Mango and Gobi, and then Mevius and Ragnall. So let me double check and see who's being called next here. Okay, it's going to be Mango and Gobi. So Mango, a Merkaba enjoyer. Gobi, I feel like I should know this one. I feel like I've seen Gobi clipped somewhere lately, but it's... my mind is slipping, so we shall see together. Ooh, I like the obsidian color there from Mango. Pretty nice. Black and gold, can't go wrong. Classic combination. Oh, yes, where are my manners? Let me get this queued up here. Oh. Oh, yeah, Gobi said they were another Carbide enjoyer. Man, people really like this skin, huh? I mean, it's a pretty cool skin. It's a pretty good skin, you know. It's pretty tough, you know, black and purple. I will admit, it's a pretty good look. Okay. There we go. Updated. And swapsies. Perfection. Okay. When is the me versus Hapspaps grudge match? Excellent question while you waited. We could arrange that. This could be arranged. Man, I'm so excited. There's 2 Carmines in this set, in this bracket. That's pretty awesome. You love to see it. Okay, so this set is a funny. This matchup's a funny one because these are both characters that are kind of used to being able to claim space, and both of them, for different reasons, claim different spaces of the board that they're not used to other people claiming. Like that right there. That exact interaction. Because, you know, as a Carmine, it's like, yeah, I just JB. I can hit you from full screen. No, you can't. No, you can't, because that little command grab there from Merkaba is just gonna yoink you, and you'll be yoinky sploinked. That is a professional term, by the way. But you can get over it that way. You know, up, back, and then pinwheel. The clashes. Okay. Now, likewise, you know, Merkaba loves the air. Merkaba's born in the air. That's a tough grab, though. That's a little tough. We do have meter here, though. We just have to be careful. Nice block on the overhead. Okay, puddle set up behind. Tries to go for the mix-up. Good guard thrust, though. Okay, very smart guard thrust, actually. Okay, kind of standing our ground here. Kind of smart. Unfortunately, the yoinky sploinky comes in clutch again. Now, a reminder again, as I was saying, Merkaba, born in the air. Loves it, thrives it, stalls in it. You can't do that with Carmine. Or you shouldn't be able to do that. Because full screen, up in the air, you know, Carmine can just J-charge 6B and snipe you down. It's pretty sick, actually. Even if you're up close against Carmine, that's tough because... Okay. Charge 6B. Charge 6B, my friend. It's just that simple. Okay, we're learning. No, don't do that. Don't do JC. That's just what they want you to do. Oh, brother. Okay. Ooh, gets the swoop and the yank. Okay, nice block. Double overhead. We are going to the corner again. Since the corner once more. Trying to set up B puddle there. It is not working. It might be the end. No, it's not. Okay, we still have a chance. Nice 5BB. We're able to turn this around. Did not get the dash there. That's a little tough. It can be a little tricky to get the micro dash sometimes there to make that B&B connect. Okay. We got a 6 charge B there, my friend. 6 charge B! 6 charge B, please! Okay, this is a little tough. This is a little tough. We're kind of thinking this out. Ah, brother. Okay. Alright, we're getting out of there. We got the... Ooh, it's so close. So close. I think we were just a little too late on the 3B, and that would have worked. Okay. All right, once again, being a little careful about our approach. Smirkava does like to be up there. Oh my god. Do we not know? I'm wondering if we don't know that if you hold 6B, it becomes a projectile that goes straight up. That's a little tough. That's really important in this matchup. 6 charge B, extremely important. But that's going to be Mango moving on. I am so sad for my Carmine brethren. It's okay. We will get strong together. We will rise up against the voids. And then we will tell everyone else to futz off. Okay. So I believe that leaves us with Mevius versus Ragnar. They are not. Carmines are honestly not common in almost any level of play, actually. With, especially, like, even at high level. I think, like, one of the only, like, major represented, like, okay, like, Ori, I guess, is out there on online brackets, but in terms of majors, you got 2GIG. Papa Pesto is sometimes there. Spinach is certainly there, but that's kind of it in terms of, like, high-level representation for Carmine right now. Yeah, you should. It would go hard. Alright, let me get this one set up here. Mevius versus Ragnar. Now, I know that Ragnar is a former Strive player, maybe still plays Strive, I don't know, who plays Wagner. So, interesting to see if they've been... And I've definitely seen Ragnar around these parts before. I do remember their Wagner being kind of solid, so I'm curious to see if they've kept up those skills. There we go. Oh, yes. And let me flash the cats. Bing! You guys are good to go. I'm laughing. Goofy combos and 0 optimals. You know, sometimes you just need a little goofy combos. I'm pretty sure that's the extent of Luffel's Carmine as well. Because, yes, Luffel does have a Carmine. Ask me how I know this. Sometimes you just need some goofy stuff. It's actually through Luffel that I realized, oh, you could just 5BB into 214BC. I didn't know you can grab into grab. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Puddle Juggle and the command grab is pretty top tier. Yeah, it can be. All right. What's also top tier is this next set coming up. So, Phonon versus Wagner. This is it's certainly a matchup that exists. I feel like both of these are in fairly even footing. Obviously, both of these both of mains are willing to pipe in and say I'm disgustingly wrong. That was a huge hurt box hit there. Okay. All right, Ragnar's in. Got the corner here. Nice. 4C there from Mevius. What are we thinking? All right, we're just backing up. We're backing away. We have the range. We are a zoner character. We don't have to engage. We don't have to engage at all. We got the life lead. We could just keep running away. This is totally fine. What's Ragnar gonna do? They don't have shield buff right now. Oh, they're just gonna jump in. That's perfectly fine. This is Wagner's strength. We can just press our advantage. We have both buffs now. We just press FF like a boss. Okay. Nice. And we just reverse him. And we just run in. Do a little tippity tap. You gotta watch out for Wagner when she's in your face. Her plus frames are never ending sometimes. Let's see. Okay. Well, we gotta get in though first. That is the problem. Mevius, once again, very comfortable. Just stay back here with fireballs and 3C. We're playing a zoner, so we're gonna zone, gosh darn it. And we're going to get cycle here, get CS so we can get meter. However, okay! You know, that's not bad. Roll out of the corner, get the 4C. Not bad at all, actually. Oh, but foot to this groin. There's gonna be a little bit of damage. We get the buffs that we need. Goes for the side swap, succeeds. Ragnar might be able to make a comeback here. Nice damage. Oh! Nice call out on the 3D with the FF. Okay, buffs back online again. Oh, nice FF. Okay. And that's going to be Ragnar taking the first game. Is Ragnar going to get Mevius? Well, right now it's not working out for Mevius. Ragnall is simply saying, "Nyeh." Yeah, it is. It is, in fact, one of the cleanest games we ever did see. Okay. They are. Now, let's see. Okay. Gets the shield buff so we can key in their face. Ah, yes. The classic. Okay. Ragnall's got in the corner. Mevius just escaping, though, as one does. Okay. Nice patience there, but gets the low. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that hitbox is pretty active. Mevius, very okay with just running away. However, Wagner doesn't like people who run away. Ragnall's gonna come straight in there. That's some pretty good damage. That's pretty good foot to the shins. Guard points are invulns. So when Wagner does her force function with... Oh! Well, it's weak to grab, as you just saw with Mevius. But when she does that, she is fully invuln. I think there's probably like a set number of hits, but I have never seen anyone break. Actually, no, I think it's fully invuln. I think it's fully invuln, because I haven't seen anyone break Wagner's FF when it has shield buff, specifically. That's what it needs to work. She's got to buff it with shield, and then she is invincible. And it's overhead, by the way. Here she is again. Boink. Yeah, you just got to hold that. You got to hold that one. But Mevius could not hold that, and Ragnall is instead going to be moving forward. Oh, damn. I should have said Mevius could not hold that. Instead, they got to hold that L. Damn, I missed a trick. Well, it's fine. We got there in the end. Okay. Yeah. If you're thinking, well, gosh golly, who do I want to play in UNI2? You really can't go wrong with Wagner. You're going to get some people who hate you because you play Wagner, but that's kind of, you just kind of have to accept that. You just kind of have to, you know, if you like a character because they're strong, then, you know, you should do that. That's every character. You know what? You are not exactly correct, Wii Sports, because Chaos is in the game and still needs some love. But beyond that, honestly, though, I say that, but I feel like I know, like, exponentially more Chaos players than I think most people do, and they're getting along pretty well. So I feel like even with, like, some of the, like, handicaps that some characters have, you can pretty much do sick, nasty things with any character you pick. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. That's totally fair and accepted. Anyway, let me see. I think we are... Okay. We got break time. All right. So we have finished pools. So we're going to take a quick break, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, something, while we wait for Bracket to catch up. And I'm actually going to check my screen to see, yes, we do need to have Bracket catch up. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to take you guys to this cool, fancy, awesome Be Right Back screen that I made, like, a few minutes ago, because we haven't had it before, and I finally made it, and I feel good and awesome about myself. So anyway, I will see you guys in 5-10 minutes, and we'll be back for top 8. All right, we're back, everybody. Yes, yes, Sam. Yes, sir. Yes, them. Okay, so welcome back to Bracket About Nothing's Under Night in Birth to Sis Celeste Beginner Bracket number 7. Wow, 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 wow. Let me go ahead and put it back over to the screen. We are now in our top 8. That's right, a top 8 situation. Let me get you guys up to speed on who made it to the prestigious top 8 bracket here. Waiting, loading. All right, we got Mango, Stocksoul, Sixie, and Ragnall, Samael, and Jarkhead, and Mevius, and yet to be determined. So, looking forward to that. We're probably going to have Mango, Stocksoul up here first. But, of course, before we do, we need a word from our sponsors. Cats! That's right. That's right. Behold, tremble in fear and awe and admiration at our cat wall. Well, cat wall. Rabbit wall. Oh, Stocksoul! Yeah, Stocksoul, the Gordeau player, as you can clearly see from their tailcoats there. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Merkava versus Gordeau. This is another funny... I feel like I could say this about half the different matchups in this game. This is a funny matchup right here. So this is another situation where, I mean, Merkava can still kind of fly way off in the distance as he's wont to do, but he has to be a little more careful up close because Gordeau commands a lot of respect in the mid-range, especially directly and diagonally above his head. So we have to be a little careful here. However, again, we can kind of send it from full range as we can there. Let the kids do the work, go back to the command grab. Ooh, yeah, it's really tough trying to meet Merkava in the air, so we're just getting him on the ground. Stocksoul's doing some work here. Oh, let me update our names. I should probably do that, huh? Let's see here. There we go. Okay. We just need to switch the sides. There we go. Okay. No big deal. All in a day's work. Ooh, nice Stacy here. All right, pretty decent. Boom, 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 boom. All right, you're now in the corner. Huh. Okay, really smart on Mango to run away instead of sending down kids. Kind of saved our lives there. Okay. Looking good. Okay. You know, round start Grim Reaper, I respect it. It's a pretty solid round start against a lot of the cast. However, Mango is smart. Kids on the head. Ooh, that's a little tough. We gotta deal with all of this from full screen. And here come the hands. Ooh, cheeky reset, I gotta say. All right, kids are down. And made you look. Another grab. Ooh, huh. Overhead not quite connecting, though. All right, Stocksoul's really got to think about the approach. We're dash blocking in. We don't want to overextend. Too late. We get grabbed. Nice Grim Reaper there. Nice reversal. Okay, we might be able to get in. Wow, what a preemptive guard thrust. But not connecting on the JC. Okay. Okay, running up with the grab. Getting the connect. Good. Stocks are looking up for Stocksoul. Oh, but the mash! Too late. All right, so that's Mango going up around. I think it's the power of Mango's cat, which is to say, as Stocksoul has a cat. Even if you have like a cat plushie, I might even accept it. Yeah. Gatitos, precisely. The power of the fuzzy baby. Ooh, the overhead. Okay. Stocksoul's got to figure something out here. It's pretty tough being stalled from full range here. Not a lot we can do but be patient. Okay, and hope that maybe they fly overhead over us. Okay. No. Got hit by the JC here. It's a little tough. Okay. We're letting it rip on Grim Reaper. Nice positioning to get in for the grab. Missed the follow-up, but that's A-okay, but it's not because we get guard thrusted. Oh, no. Nice grab there from Mango. No overhead. Stopping all approaches. Thou shalt not pass. Ooh. Set point now for Mango. What are we going to do about this? Well, Grim Reaper, that's what we're going to do about this. Okay, nice match because we did not cancel the 2C. But we're just get out of there. Okay, nice. Okay, hold on. Okay, Stocksoul coming right back in. All right. Dash blocking. It's the best of our ability, but the command grab comes out again. Okay. Let it rip. Okay. Nice confirm. It's a baby confirm, but, you know, we're in the corner. That's where we need to be, but we just get out of there. We don't have to hold anything. We can just leave. Okay. Once again, got to play the dash block game here. Meanwhile, Mango's sitting pretty comfortably on Vorpal. Uh-oh. Hey, nice block of the overhead. Stoxel trying to get in, but it's so tough. And now here come the kids. Oh my god, that was not a bad assault. Kind of got over the command grab, but I think your life ends here. Never mind. Fireball dropped. Okay, this is really tough. Ooh, I see what we attempted there. We tried to 2C to anti-air, but it was simply too late. You see what I did there? You know how Merkavas is like, too late sometimes. Yeah. It was something. Anyway, that's going to be Mango. Moving on. All right. Oh, I forgot. I should have been changing the thingamabobber there. The round title thing. I'll do that for this one. How's that? All right, so moving on. On our winner's side, we've got 60 versus Ragnar. So this is going to be Wagner versus Yuzu. So another classic situation of Rushdown versus Zoner. You love to see it. Except with a twist here, and that Yuzu is kind of hard to pin down. So, and we've seen 60 is not afraid to be very sneaky with their movement. Losers finals is what you would say in, you know, like about 30 minutes. You know, give or take. We will be there. But that's not where we are. We're in winners, semi-finals. Okay, there we go. Now it's accurate. Oh, but what's not accurate is the set. Let me change that. 60 versus Ragnar. There we go. Sides are correct. Yeah. Okay. About to face off against 60's Yuzu. I'm here remembering wanting to play Yuzu, but my hands got too comfy with Wagner. That is very relatable. Yuzu is definitely a very different skill set from Wagner. So, especially in a tournament setting, I don't blame you for sticking with Wagner for now. But I've heard, my financial advisors have told me that Yuzu is pretty fun. So, if you're willing to step up to the execution challenge, you know, she can take you far. Might be a good, like, pocket for dealing with matchups if you care about, like, optimal character spread situation. Me personally, I have Carmine, so I'm like, I just pick characters for fun. I just pick pocket characters for fun. I feel like I can kind of handle all of the cast. I don't feel like I have, like, glaring weaknesses that need to be addressed. I could be wrong, but I also believe in the power of my character. I like hyping myself up. I think you should do it too. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, you know, that sounds accurate, 60. I think we've all been there. But speaking of being all being there, here we go in the start of this next set. Ooh, nice jump in there from Ragnar. This is definitely going to be a nice start. Already getting shield buff. This is just what we want to see. There we go. Get Wagnered. Alright. Really decent start here. Spend cash out on CS. But we just 3D out. Ooh. That's a tough grid break. Now we have to deal with Wagner pressure up close. Good old strike throw. Nothing beats that. That might be a clean perfect here. It sure is. 60 Uzuki is a myth. Ooh. Okay, nice challenge there. Ooh. Okay, nice defense. Nice mash there from 60. Okay, all right. Ooh, very tricky reset, but the DP comes out from Ragnar. Oh, no, you don't. I have an anti-air button of my own. Okay. Okay, you know, not bad from Ragnar. Just kind of patiently waiting and out to A, and now we're in. Oh, get Wagnered. Ooh, that's tough. Nice cash out here. Gets us in the corner. Good tech though from 60, but we just TP. We don't care about your tech out. Nice punish there. I think that's going to be Ragnar taking the set. Or the game. Not the set, the game. There we go. Gotta remember your tennis terminology. Game, set, match. It's still the same terminology. The lessons we've learned from tennis. Did you know if the timelines were slightly different, I probably would have actually played tennis? Oh, does volleyball have the same terminology, game, set, and match? That's pretty cool. I guess it's just sports ball terminology, huh? Sports court, ball court terminology? Does pickleball do the same scoring system too? I would assume so. I don't know which sport came first. Tennis definitely came. Tennis had to come before volleyball, right? I don't know like how old of a sport volleyball is, but something tells me tennis came first. I could be grossly wrong on this though. But speaking of tennis, the ball is in Ragnall's court right now. Oh, ho, ho! I did a good segue. Ooh, Vio coming out though from 60. Ooh, wait a minute. Most historians believe that tennis originated in northern France in the 12th century. But the ball was then struck with the palm of the hand. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We are learning about sports ball today. You thought this wasn't an educational stream. You were dead wrong. Nice mash from 60. Ooh. But the air coming in strong from Ragnall. Trying to come in. Nice blocks from 60. Block the overhead this time. We're getting out of there. But you can't escape. Nice. Good repositioning there for Ragnall. Gonna get the buffs. Gonna send 60 to the corner here. Nice bait on the throw as well. This is pretty clean. I think Ragnall has this. Wait, no, not yet. There's still a little bit left to go. Nice grab on the FF. Wait a minute. 60 could come back from this. Okay. All right. Raxel's just doing tricks on it over there. Okay. All right. We come in for the kill. The Baja Blast boost. Oh my god, you're killing me. Okay. Nice work there from Ragnall. Moving on up. That's going to take us now to the loser's side. We now have Samael and Jarkad coming up on the docket here. That's going to be Wallstein versus Aurier. So let me go ahead and get that queued up here. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to do something sick nasty. Your goat, Jarkad. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to do something sick nasty. I'm going to grab my tea from the kitchen. I'm going to be, like, super right back. I want you to take a look at these cats. I'll be right back. Hey, and we're back. It's like I never left. Okay. All right, we're here. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do I know? Medius? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know. I was not aware. Whoa. Polaris? What's going on here? What's going on? Let me take a look. Wait a minute. You guys are pulling my leg. I see. It looks like Polaris and Medius are just lining themselves up for the next set. Understandable. Nothing wrong with that. In the meantime, though, I was going to do something important. Yes, I was going to change this to losers round 1. There we go. All right, all is well in the world. Balance has been restored. Oh, we are switching over. So we're doing Polaris and Medius first. Okay. Got it. I understand. Let me change. There we go. This is our first time seeing Polaris on stream. Rocking the Nanase. I feel like that color is a very specific reference. Is it that character from Final Fantasy VIII? You know the one. The one that has the nunchaku. I could be totally wrong, and they're just like, no, it's Thelma. I'm like, okay, sure. No, it can't be Thelma. Because Thelma is like more orange. and has the red skirt. Anyway, let's see. Oh, Samuel is walking his dogs. I see. Understood. Oh, cats! Cats are very cute, but they have to get off the screen. There we go. All right. So, and I need to change sides as well. So let me do that. Okay. Now all is well in the world. Okay, what do we got here? We got Mevius zoning. Why am I not surprised? Get in there, Polaris. There we go. Okay. Not bad. Block the DP? Wait. I think we're cooking. Okay. No punish on the throw, though. Okay. Nice patience for Polaris. And able to respond to the 3D attempt. Pretty clean. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Letting it rip on ring. Getting it? Nice! Jumped over Mevius' shenanigans. Might have them cornered again, but Mevius is just leaving. As they are wont to do. Okay. We are leaving. Do not touch me. Do not touch me, former friend. I do not associate with thee. This is canon, by the way. Ooh, but Polaris responding with a projectile of their own. Okay. Holding this pressure here. Ooh. Nice response from Polaris. Mevius 3D directly into the corner. We're going to punish that. Ooh. Nice 3D, though, again. Avoid sword car. Okay. Decent grab. Uh-oh. Okay. Just letting it rip again. Nice. Polaris has found their way in. But Mevius responding. Okay. Nice jump from Polaris. Ooh, and we don't know stand tech there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Polaris might be able to take this. Oh, God, but it drops. Good tech. Nice. No punch, though. No. Mevius got away. Just this once. Let's see. Nice block on the DP. Okay. Decent start here from Polaris. But good mashup from Mevius. Actually, this cycle could be anyone's game. Ooh! Oh, no. Okay. Polaris may have lost the clash there, but we did win the cycle. Okay. Looking good. Getting the corner here. Catching out early on IW. Not bad, I guess. It does pretty good damage there on the board. Okay. Mevius, though, is running away. As they are wont to do. As is tradition. Polaris has got to figure this out. As we've done before. There we go. Good jumping button. You know, there you go. Just CSDP when you see someone on top of you. Not a bad idea. Oh, almost had the full block. We're still alive, but it is a rough margin. We just let it rip. We just believe in the projectile wars, and we did it. Okay. Polaris, by the skin of their teeth, taking the first game. Anything's possible if you just believe. That's what we're learning today, chat. But DP round start coming out from Mevius. And we are having the connection stutter. Okay, we're back. We're back. Everything's fine? Everything's cool? Nobody panic? Surely the connection is stable. Simply a Cyclone Zero hiccup. Did the room break? Everything's fine. Everything's cool. We got people playing in front of us right now. Okay. Oh, gosh. Nice run under from Mevius. Okay. Let's punish here from Polaris. Okay. Interesting. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. I see the room is having issues. Okay, giving a minute. All right, it might be fine. Everything might be cool. All right, I think we're going to continue to play it out. All right, we are indeed playing it out. Let's see. Okay. Polaris has found their way in. Can we close it out here before the room stutters again? Okay, he just got out there for another 3D, and the J Fireball's gonna clutch it out. Okay. Fine. Just gotta cross our fingers. Just make sure this room holds us together with duct tape. Polaris gotta take it to the corner. Okay. Pretty good spot here from Polaris. We've got full meter. We're holding on to cycle. Now we just got chased down Mevius here. Should not have a hard time maintaining cycle, considering Mevius is continuing to back it up. Okay. Alright. This is it. This is the crucial moment here. Good grab! That stuffed the DP! But we simply smart steer. Okay. Now this is the war that really matters. What a DP, though. DP coming back out, though, from Polaris, cinching out the round. Okay. It's anyone's game. But it could be Polaris' set. We are doing the fireball board. We're committed to the bit. Who has the better fireball? I have the fireball. Oh ho ho, it is I. Sorceress Phonon. Yeah, it's looking tough out here for Polaris. Okay, we got over the fireball, finally. Okay, things are looking good. We're full up on resources. We gotta stop him. We gotta stop this Mevius person from 3D'ing out of the corner. Ooh, nice CS to challenge the 3D once again. And just cashing out Iwex. This is not gonna kill, but this does put us in a pretty great situation. We'll definitely have the life lead. That's for sure. Boom. Okay. And blocks the DP. Excellent work from Polaris there. Okay. Everything's gravy. Okay. So with that said, moving on in the bracket. Let me take a gander here. See who we got next. All right. Oh, yes. Right. Samael and Jarkad. Still got that to go. And look at that. Samael is actually here in the room with us. So it looks like we are going to proceed with Samael and Jarkad. So let me go ahead and get that queued up here. There we go. All right. And the sides are correct. Wonderful. Everything is gravy. Cats. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, you are good to go, whatever. Marvel at our cats in the meantime. Oh, behold all their glory. I will not forget to turn them off this time, I promise. There we go, we're locking in. Okay. And ergo, I am locking in. Oh ho. Okay. Alright. So, Waltzing versus Aurier. This is yet again a funny matchup. I think spacing is going to be key here. Jarkad, papaya, just gap. That's true. The streets are saying Aurier is a great gapper. However, we can't gap if we keep getting grabbed. Nice tech. Okay. Ugh! We gotta be ready with these techs, man. We're just falling into Waltzing's loving arms. It's tough out here. It does damage. Okay. Techs are back online. Uh-oh. Nice. Nice reversal there. Avoids the 4B. No, but we just bashed 360. Spin to win out here. That's Samuel taking the first round. We definitely gotta download some information here. Alright. We're just backing up. Ooh, you thought you could set up orb from mid-screen? Get God pressed, buddy. Oh my god, that 4B is so active, but we didn't get the confirm. We're still not getting the confirm. There we go. We get the reversal, though. Okay. We are just not able to start our game. those hands just be grabbing. Okay. Finally found an in here. Jarkad found the key spacing. But this is on the Sacred Spire. That's a little tough. Huh. Damn. And just like that, Samael explodes Jarkad and takes the first game. This is a little tricky. This is probably, it might not be a matchup that Jarkad sees pretty often. Waldstein is definitely even rarer than Carmine as far as, like, matchups go. So let's see here. Good tech. Okay. Dab on him. Dab on him. Okay. God press. In the corner against Waldstein. But, we just TP. We do not have to be afraid. Except for when I should be afraid, but now is not the time. Jarkad pushing their offense here. Not going for Oki. Boo! Good grab on the Sloverhead there. But it's always a good time to Sacred Spire. Nice low. Okay. A little bit more damage here. We are so close to victory, but nice mash. But missed on the hands. Okay, Jarkad has this. It's a little tougher in the corner, but we just need a Sacred Spire. There we go. Okay, all right. We're finding our groove here. Samael, though, still up a game, so we do need to be careful. Okay. Going straight in. Nice. Excellent. Good corner carry here. Trying to push Samael to the corner, but we get grabbed again. We are not aware. Nice. Another good Sacred Spire to close the distance because we do not want to be zoned by rock. No one wants to be zoned by rock. That's simply humiliating. Nice orb to intercept the approach. Oh, but a grab coming out again from Samael. That's been really doing the work. And we got another one in the can. Nice. Jarkad may have found the counterplay. Samael's going to have to adapt. We cannot be committing to things from that range where Sacred Spire can get us. Jarkad is gapping out here. Okay, so once again, very calm, getting ourselves in comfortable spacing so we can jump in. Let's get a nice little early combo here. Ooh. Okay. All right, Samael getting the first grab of the round. Slowly advancing forward. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Huh. Okay. There we go. Ooh, did not. Okay, once again, going straight in. No fear. Intercept with the orb once more. Jarkad's gonna get the corner. Nice. Okay, Samael in a bit of a hard prep position, but not a bad VO. Gets us out of the corner. Trying to make their approach. Gambled it all on an IW grab. Not really the best time for that. Set point now for Jarkad. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. We have a combo? We have a combo, ladies and gentlemen. Not getting the full confirm, though. Jarkad getting the punish. All right, dab on him. Both of these characters can dab. It's pretty good. Okay. Nice. Good pressure here. Leaning into a combo. Jarkad sitting very comfortably on Vorpal and 200 meter. Which is kind of giving... Okay. You know what? Pretty smart. Ooh! But Samael course correcting himself. Ooh! Okay. Sacred Spire doing the work. Now Samael is one hit away. One grab away. 1 2C away from losing it all. And that's Jarkad moving on. But GG, Samael. Thank you once again for participating. Always good to see you around these parts. But we're now going to be moving on to our second leg of the top 8. So, I think we are going to... I want to say we do losers quarters next. It's funny, we've done like, 17 of these brackets now, and I always forget exactly the next order in line. What do we got here? Okay, that is going to be... Yes, Soxol and Polaris. Okay, perfect. So, let me go ahead and get that queued up here for us. Soxol and Polaris. Excuse me? Excuse me? Pink Akatsuki? Oh, hell yeah. Exciting. This is exciting stuff, folks. Let me also go ahead and get this changed. For now, losers round 2. There we go. Alright. Akatsuki for the hit game Akatsuki Blitzcomp. Uh-oh. Is what I would say, but it looks like Polaris may have had an issue, may have had a slight technical difficulty. I think this confirms something may be up on Polaris' side. That's the second time we've seen a match go kaput, thanks to Polaris. So hopefully, we'll see what happens here. It may just be that Polaris just needs to reconnect to the room. There they are. We see it again. May have to ask Polaris to just kindly reset their game. I know sometimes that does the trick with connection issues like this. We'll see how this goes. Soxol is ready. We are locked in on Akatsuki. I'm curious if this is just like a fuck it we ball kind of choice, or if this is an actual optimal matchup choice here. I wouldn't know. I genuinely don't know how Gordo players feel about Nanase. It could just be for the vibes, and I totally respect that. Akatsuki is love, Akatsuki is life, as Live, Laugh, Lonafin would tell you. That's right. Live, Laugh, Lonafin mentioned. Real ones know. I still gotta get a t-shirt from him. One day he's gonna come out of law school, and he's gonna be selling merch. And I will be there. I'll tell him, take my money. Alright, here we go. Ooh, okay, interesting cross-up there to start from Polaris. Ooh, nice hair card there. That caught the backdash from Stocksoul. Now we got you in the corner. Okay. Akatsuki, though, has a lot of options, such as jump out, JC, get the grab. Alright, here we go. We're doing the business. Ooh, but missed the Chesto. Now we're stuck in the corner here with Nanase and got hit again by the overhead option 2 air guard. A little tough. But, you know, we just do too, as we do. Ooh, nice challenge on the overhead with the 2C. Polaris once again taking the corner. Ooh, where do you think you're going? This might be all we need. If we don't drop it, we did drop it. Ah, jeez. It's okay. All right. Doing some funny resets. Gets the overhead. Okay, Stocksoul coming back here. And probably going cycle. Get the corner as well. Looking good. This is tough. Akatsuki in the corner, not where you want to be. And grab. Nice grab. Gets the grid break and the kill. Okay. Alright. Nice interception. Okay, Polaris has to deal with this Akatsuki getting in our face. It's not looking good. Woo, but we missed the confirm. Not quite getting the full corner carry. It's okay. We're just going to deal with you mid-screen, but good DP from Polaris. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, once again, we are not standing up for the overhead. Fun story. Nanase's sword card does not have any low follow-ups, so you can just stand block it. It's A-okay. However, that's a lesson Toxel will have to learn later. We are getting some damage on the board here with that IW. But nice grab from Polaris, and we got the corner here. Going in with the overhead. Missed the final confirm there. This is tough. I don't know if we die for this. Never mind, we do die for that. Ooh, IWEX. You are definitely dead there. And that's going to be the round going to Polaris. Tying it up. In the back half of the 5th inning. Hello! Good to see you, Johnny Player. GG. We are in the thrilling losers round 2 of our UNI2 beginner bracket. Stock Soul is making a comeback here. Oh boy. Okay. This is a little rough. A little rough for Polaris. Stock Soul is stocked up, if you will, on resources. See what I did there? That's some really good damage as well. Okay, we gotta hold out here a little bit longer. Maybe build up some grid potentially so we can break out of this situation. There we go. We won cycle. I don't think we're dead from this just yet. We might have one more chance to break out of here. Yes, we do. Okay. Last chance for romance here. Good DP. But alas, Akatsuki also has a DP. And it's pretty dang good. And that's going to be Stockso getting up on the board here with the pink Akatsuki. The best Akatsuki, in my personal opinion. Don't at me. It's because of the pink overcoat and the pink briefcase at the start. Like, that's too good. Like, how do you top that? You don't. Okay, looking good here. It's pretty decent damage. These players in the corner, once again, have to wait this out. Because Akatsuki does have Vorpal as well, which means you don't. That's real tough. This is going to be real close. Actually, if we cash out here... Yeah, never mind. It's real close. But, little Chesto going to do it. Tyler, the Creator vibe? Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, nice low crush there. Okay, we're just once again in their face. Okay, players now in a bit of a tight spot. What? Interesting. Fascinating. I guess that does work like that. By a stroke of luck, Polaris was able to... Okay, good DP. Huh. Nice block on the DP, though, from Stocksoul. And that's going to be Stocksoul moving on. 2-0. The Akatsuki is simply too clean. Or shall I say, the pink Akatsuki. The pink, it really makes a difference. All right. So now I believe our next set is going to be 60 and... Wait. No. I think we are going to winners finals, if I remember correctly. I think so. And if that's the case, I need to go ahead and... No, it's not. We are going back to losers finals. Okay, cool. So then we're going to have 60 and Jarken. Damn, we got a winners finals. Duh. I'm silly. Don't listen to me. Okay. So 60 and Jarkad, that's going to be probably Yuzu and... Yeah, Yuzu and Orie. So let me go and get that queued up here. Okay. And just switch sides, and we are good to go. All right. So, this is also a pretty fascinating matchup, because, you know, Orie is all about, you know, finding the right spacing and moving forward, going in for the kill when the opportunity is right. But Yuzu is just one of those characters that's real hard to pin down, has a lot of tricky movement options. So we're gonna have to be even more careful than usual about when we go in. Because 60 can just do that. Yeah, definitely. I think top 8 for beginners is a great place to learn. Because you're probably not going to see, like, super intimidating tech. But you're definitely at the point where you're getting the players that have learned enough about the game to be able to shine in early competitive play. So you're going to see some viable tech. Nice. Okay. Cashing out on the IW there. Not bad. We're going to get in the corner. Going for a tricky mix-up. Nice block on the reversal attempt there. Okay, 60 looking really good. But Sabres... Ooh, we're in. Okay, teleport through the orb. Nothing personnel, kid. Alright, 60 trying to wait patiently. There we go, the 2C. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, we're both being very patient here. Honestly, not uncommon from both of these characters to just kind of up back. The Jarka taking first blood. Pushing 60 to the corner, but... Wow! Is it just me, or did that 2C anti-air ever so slightly? It doesn't matter, though. 60 got a good punish there after blocking the DP. Nice defense on both sides, honestly. Wow. 60 just blocked the slow overhead as well. I call it the slow overhead because it is a slow overhead, but still hard to react to. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Nice match from Jarkad. Okay. We're getting out of this corner. Now, Jarkad just won Vorpal. Go ahead and spend it immediately to get full meter. Not a bad idea, admittedly. However, 60 is coming in. And now you're stuck in the corner. Granted, you got full meter. Nice block, though. Jarkad now waiting patiently, waiting for the right opportunity to Sacred Spire. Okay. Now we're back to mid-screen. Nice 2C. I believe 60 should be able to close it out. There we go. Oh, sorry to see that, Johnny. Definitely next time. Sorry we weren't able to get you. Oh, try to join the server. That should be the updated Discord link there. Yeah, the link in the channel bio probably hasn't been updated in a while. But yeah, try that link that Sitsfoot's put there. That should get you into Bracket About Nothing. There'll just be a brief review process. Don't worry about it. You should be fully inducted into the band server in no time at all. And you'll be able to sign up for not just Uni, but, you know, the bread and butter here is Strive. There is a Strive bracket every Tuesday. There's also Street Fighter 6 every other Friday. And we're kind of experimenting with a few other side brackets. We've always been kind of experimenting with side brackets. There's a very good chance when Avatar comes out, we'll probably try and make that a bit more regular as well. We shall see where the populace feels and where sentiment feels. But we had a pretty good showing for our open lobby that we did a few weeks ago during the beta. BBCF bracket. You know, I wouldn't be opposed. I know there's been a lot of hype for BBCF with the new character being announced. And it's a pretty cool game. And I feel like a beginner bracket for BlazBlue is pretty needed right now because it's very hard to get in on a, 8-year-old game where a lot of people have been playing 4 years. Not to mention, it's a very demanding execution, that type of game. I'll see. I am definitely not opposed. I would have to take a gander at my schedule and band schedule to see what would be the opportune time, but I could make that a reality for y'all. Meanwhile, speaking of making a reality, Jarkad has made it a reality of tying up this the score here. Whew, I almost mangled that segue, but we made it there in the end. It is 10 years old? Ah, jeez. Ah, gosh, golly. Time do fly. Well, let's see here. Alright, we're maneuvering in the neutral, as we are wont to do. Nice punish on the 2C there from Jarkad. 60, though. Just spending the CS. Just going away. Wait, once again. Nice. Jarkad has once again jumped over the 2C and getting the punish. Going in for the Sacred Spire. Holy cow. That should close it out there. We are now at set point. Jarkad is now at set point. Wee woo. Okay. Uno mas, Jarkad. Oh, but nothing personnel. 60 coming up from behind. Nice grab, though, from Jarkad. It's going back and forth here. All right. Nice jump in. So Jarkad now has the corner. 60 thought they could just leave, but not today. Okay. Still kind of figuring out the neutral here. Oh, nice maneuvering from Jarkad. This is looking good. This is pretty big. We now got the corner. Getting the persona combo here. Okay. Threw 60 out of the corner, but maybe we don't have to worry about that. Good grab, though. Kind of a bit of an obvious throw attempt, but, you know, it was worth a shot. Okay. Turns have tabled ever so slightly. 60, though, this be really careful. We're on just a smidge of health. Can we be nice with it? Okay. Ooh, nice pressure. Nice resets here. Okay. Sixie now standing on Vorpal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. There we go. That's it. Ooh, not yet. Not yet, Jarkad. We're tying it up. Okay, now it could be anyone's game. Could be anyone's set, even. BBTF would be dope to see. Yeah. It sure would. We will have to give it a think thunk. Uh-oh. Okay, send up the orb here. Jarkhead coming in. Gets the Sloverhead. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could be it. Jarkhead fans rejoice. We're moving on. All right. There we go. But do not fret yet, Sixie fans. Actually, no, I apologize. You can fret. That will be Sixie's last game here. GG's, though, to Sixie. Good job making it this far. Always wonderful to see you as well. But that does mean, now I do believe we're moving up to winners finals, which means I am going to change the score. Hold your horses, because we have to set it to maximum rematches 3. There we go. All good. All right. So, and then let me go over here and queue up our match. We've now got Mango versus Ragnall. And swap teams. And then over here on our bracket, I'm going to get the cats up here for a moment, but I'm going to change the bracket here. We are now in winners finals. Okay. Okay. You can unhold the horses now. I guess let them go? Something Uma Musume? Yeah, I love cats. There's also a bunny. Don't never forget the bunny. If that's your bunny, kindly remind us the name of the bunny. I have forgotten the name of the bunny, tragically. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to overlook the bunny, because it's also a big fluffy chonker. You can always keep looking at cats. But we are waiting for you, Ragnall, so whenever you're ready, the cats will always be here for you. You want your cat on there. Well, no worries, Johnny, because if you've joined the ban server, look up Chovy Salts. And feel free to DM me. I don't think I have, like, any privacy settings on. Feel free to send me a DM of your cat. And your cat could be here. It's just that simple. There's no fee. There's no waiting. There's no queues. There's no signing on the dotted line. Just send me a cat. And it will be like, oh my god, it's a cat. And I'll add you to the wall as soon as I have downtime. You could be here. I wonder if I should do something similar on my stream. Have like a cat wall on my stream. That'd be pretty cool. That'd go pretty hard. We make gangbusters. Well, I also wouldn't charge for the cats on my stream either. I don't charge for ad space. Why would I charge for cat space? Okay. Looks like we're about ready to go. It's gonna be Mango versus Ragnall. Merkava versus Wagner. This might be a tough, well, I find it hard to see a future where Wagner struggles. She's simply not a character that struggles. But, that said, I can imagine, Mango stalling tactics in the air being a bit of an issue from further away. Since, of course, you know, she has no projectile or anything of that nature. But Wagner will Wagner. She will find a way in, and you are going to be sad about it. You do have to be careful to not be directly above her, because she will DP. But let's see here. Yes, Mango taking that advice to heart, stalling for time in the air, but as I said, Wagner will Wagner. We are up close, we are in the corner, it is going to hurt. Not to mention, we are about to secure cycle and get Wagnered. That's not even shield charge FF either. Okay, now we've got all the buffs. Ooh, preemptive DP gonna get called out by Mango. Okay. Now we do have to deal with pressure. Ooh, that's a little tough. That's a little tough. Big low crush there. That is not enough, but it's still a really good spot. And, you know, just a little tippity tap with the 2 A's. That's when Wrangle going up a game. Let's see. Okay. So Mango gonna try and stall out here from far screen as much as we can. Gonna have Wagner hold that child. But Ragnall's coming in. It's very convenient that Ragnall and Wagner sound very similar, I must say. Ooh! We have been Wagnered once again. Okay. A little tough, a little tough. And a little reset there. Gonna get a little more damage here, get our buffs back. Nice match though from Mango. We're out of there. We can just leave. Okay. Trying to reclaim our space. Nice anti-air command grab. Doesn't sign up for the tourneys to see the different channels. You got to get verified. You do have to get verified. Once you get verified, I believe you should be able to see everything. To get qualified for Uni beginners, all you have to do, once you get verified, you'll see a channel for guest open signups. Just send us a snapshot of your network profile showing your, your rank and rank mode. You know, the A1, the B+ here. As you can see, our only stipulation for beginners here is that you are pretty much under S ranks. So under S4. So as long as you show us a picture proving that, we'll be like, okay, and you'll be allowed in. You'll get the Uni beginner role. Yep, there's his foot's explaining it. Okay, let's see here. Ragnar doing their best to hold out here, but getting yoinked. And Mango just saying like, okay, time to leave. We're doing a good job here. You know, we understand the assignment. We don't have to engage. We can just zone. We can just get a little sneaky bites here and there. And what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Come at you? Very funny. That's a pretty clean round there from Mango. That's gonna be a first game there going to Mango. Well, then there you go. Then you're definitely doubly approved because you're gonna be a D4 and we're gonna be like, okay. Yeah. Wagner is, if you like being belligerent, Wagner is the character for you. Nice DP. Uh-oh. Okay. Getting over the children. Nice patience here. Alas, a little preemptive on that button there. Okay. Once again, have a maneuver around the fireballs and the grabby hands. Get directly under the Merkava NDP. However, we can always run away. Mango getting some straight hits here, and then once again, backing off. Do not have to engage. Simply extend the grabby hands. Just like that, we backed off again, send out the kids. Go in for another command grab. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Get on ranked. Yeah, I mean, ranked is pretty cool when there are people. There actually usually at least a few people on ranked. You should usually hop on and find a few unique matches. It's not gonna be like, nothing's gonna be like Street Fighter 6. But sometimes it can be like Strife. Ooh, get Wagnered again. Okay, Ragdoll is a pretty nice spot here. We've got Cycle. Spending CS immediately, though. Okay, but getting the guard break. Actually, this is huge. We're actually now one encounter away. Ooh, nice block, though, on the FF, but we just get the quick DP. Run in for the grab. Sometimes all you need is some honest strike throw. Okay. Ooh, but the clash. Too late, though, says Mango. Nice grab. All right, send out the children. Tried to stuff an approach there. Did it that time, though. Okay, once again, we don't have to engage. We can just leave. Trying to call out these approaches with the grabby hands, but nice call out from Ragnar, stuffing the swoop. It's gonna put Mango in the corner. Oh no! Oh no, big guard point. This is tough. This is a little tough. That's Ragnar sitting on Vorpal. Nice guard thrust though from Mango, sending Ragnar into the corner. Missed the confirm there. Nice jump in from Ragnar. I believe that'll cinch the round and the game. Another one. That's right. Still trying to find a main. Understandable. There are a lot of cool characters in this game. Very unique, too. That's the really neat thing about Under Night. Everyone is, honestly, wildly different. Even now, with, like, we're now 5 DLC characters deep, I do believe. And they are all wildly different from the base cast, too. So, pretty awesome, actually. I don't know how Kamode does it, really, coming up with completely different conceits. Because, you know, we've now seen Zohar as well. And she also seems... She is a stand character. And wildly different from anyone else we've seen as well in the video game. So, pretty neat, honestly. Big ups to Kamone. I know it's kind of, like, not in vogue to actually, like, hype up Kamone, but shoutouts Kamone. Okay. Nice call-up from Mango. That should cinch the round. We are not yet on set point, because remember, this is a 1-3 with us being in Winners Finals. Ooh, big overhead. And set out the children. Nice anti-air command grab there. Stuffing Ragnall's approach once more. Okay, Ragnall has to be... Ooh, it's so tough. It's so tough. It is a hit grab. I keep saying command grab, but that's not correct. It is a hit grab. So if we can just keep dash blocking. There we go. Found a way in. Okay, nice. Alright, Ragnall finally finding gains here. Getting cycle as well. Going on spend it immediately. Jumped over the reversal attempt. But could not reflect the fireball because we did not have shield. Okay, we gotta get in once more. Mango doing their best to try and stall here. Gets the swoop, goes to the other side of the screen. Nice anti-air grab. Spending the CS, getting the full confirm. Actually, this might be not quite enough. Hanging on to a pixel, but the grabby hands. Actually, not even the grabby hands, just the 4B. Okay. Okie diddly dokie. That is going to be Mango 2, Ragnar 1. Once again, this is the first 2-3. So Mango needs one more to cinch it. Taking a moment to breathe. There's big stakes here. We're thinking. Big thanks. Big thanks all around. Okay. Here we go. Ragnall's got to fight for the right to party here. And we succeeded. Okay, go and get shield buff online. The most important buff, as you can see. Excellent work. Another FF in the bag. Nice 2S come. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, Ragnall still holding down the court here. Both buffs online. Okay, alright. Sword buff spent. Shield buff gone. This is tough. We're now in the corner. Nice jump out from Mango. Anticipated the approach, evaded it. But, nice jump in from Ragnall. Okay, diddly doke, yeah. That's definitely some OG white person lingo right there. Actually, I think that's specifically very Ned Flanders. Very Ned Flanders core of me. Oh my god. Nice air dodge there from Mango. But Ragnall getting in as Wagner's want to do. Buffs are online. Hi. Mango's definitely feeling it here. Ooh! Oh my god, we jumped out! Oh my god, and we don't have to worry about that DP either. Okay. This is looking good for Mango. Ooh, scrambles though. Scrambles. If there's many things that Wagner exceeds in, but I would say Wagner is also a queen of scrambles. Alright. We're now even once again. 2-2. This is truly for all the marbles. Big deep breaths. This is for grand final spot, so understandable that we're taking a moment to breathe, get some water. Bold of you to show yourself before the Void Hunter. I've never seen that line before in Wagner, but that is very characteristic of her. It's not really a canon matchup because these two, as far as I know, have not met in the lore. The only people that we've seen meet is Drachia and Merkava, although it is heavily implied that Merkava may have killed Aurier's parents. Okay. Ooh. Very clean round here from Mango. We are now at set point. Unless Ragnar has something to say about it. You know, yeah, run up DP. That's what you'll say about it. I understand. However, I'm having a hard time getting in here. The kids are coming. We have to be super patient here. Mastering our dash blocking skills. We cannot intercept swoop there. That's too tough. Nice jumping. Gets over the hands. And blocks the hands once again. Okay, nice DP. Okay, Ragnar finally finding a way in here. We've also got Cycle as well. But Vio coming out from Mango. Not a bad idea, admittedly. Just reset there. Get the hit grab. Send out the children. Go, my children. Hold down the neutral. Oh, the overhead. Okay, Ragnar's got to be really careful here. Because we do not have a lot of life left. What are we doing? Okay, we're jumping in. Oh, there we go. And just like that, our toes are clipped. We're going off to Merkava's planet. And that's going to be Mango taking it 3-2. Now, before we proceed, I do need to change the rules back once again as soon as this match is officially... There we go. Alright, so change room settings. We're going back to first to 2. Because we're going back down to the loser sides. Alright. I believe our next match here is going to be, we're going down to losers semifinals. It's Jarkad and Stock, so... Alright. Two characters. Another situation of two characters that are going to be flinging themselves at you. And I believe I need to swap teams here. There we go. Alright, I know there's some big believers for Jarkad. I believe they're going to need your energy for this one. Oh yes, and then this just needs to be... Loser semis. There we go. Good to go. Alright. Okay, nice DP out of the corner there from Jarkad. Nice block on the J2C. However, Stocksoul will find a way in. We have done so. Chesto. Boom. Okay. Going for the spacing once again. Ooh, yeah, crouching low that I hate. That's probably going to be the round there. Indeed. Chesto. Alright. Okay. Jarkad once again on the defense. Trying to find a way out. Nice punish. That is super minus. Oh no! We thought we could run up DP. Not today. Nice bash. Okay. Looking good. Both of these players being a little cautious about running straight in. Oh my god. The defense on display. But with Jarkad blocking that DP, we are going to get a nice decent punish here. Get us the corner carry we need. Alright. One more mix-up will do it. But not going for Orboki at all. Just going straight for a strike. And succeeding. Okay. Okay. Stocksoul once again. Pushing their way in. Looking good. Chesto. Alright. Looking good on cycle here. Ooh. Was ready for the 3D too. But nice DP coming out from Jarkad. Nice blocks as well. Wonderful reversal. Okay. You're ready on defense once again. Ooh. But the assault. Gotta go over the throw. Stocksoul gonna be taking this round. And taking this game. 1-0 Stocksoul. Alright, Jarkad believers. Your hero needs your help. Okay. Alright. Doxel slowly but surely making their way in here. Into the corner. Ooh. Cheeky reset. Chesto. Oh my god. Okay, just like that. Turns have table. Jarkhead now has the corner. But the parry coming out from Doxel, I think that's the first one we've seen this evening. Nice. Good punish. Okay. Ooh. The guillotine, as they say. Doxel slowly trying to make their way in here. Making a few gains here on pressure. However, nice mash outs here from Jarkhead. We're maneuvering over the fireballs. Okay. Now we got the corner. Now spend CS, keep our turn, get the throw. Huh. I'm not sure how I feel about this DP directly into orb pressure. I don't know if maybe that was a goof or a gaff. Alright. So that's still coming in here. Nice patience here from Starcad. Getting the 3D this time, not getting punished. But nice Chesto. Calls out the backdash, I do believe. Hi. Starcad's got to think a little bit. The clash! Oh god! Okay, there we go. Humanity restored. Okay, wait. Can this go all the way? Not quite. Ooh, what an orb set. Okay. Jarkhead is gapping. Okay. Nice patience here from Jarkhead. We're just probably waiting for the right opportunity here. Good tech. Good overhead. Doxel trying to show no fear, but we might need to show a little bit of fear. Nice blocks from Jarkhead. Ooh, good punish. Ooh, not quite the full confirm. There we go. Good old Sacred Spire. Nothing beats that. Okay. All right. Doxel, though, pretty firmly secured the cycle here. Not getting the confirm. Okay. 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 All right. Come on, Jarkhead. For the people. Oh. No. Doxel coming back here. Secured cycle as well, but did not block the wake up DP. But that is just a drop in the bucket. We're making a comeback here. Ooh, he's clean with it. Some say they call him a gapper. All right, 1-1 now. Let's see. Doxel, though, not afraid. Coming right up with a 2A. Okay. But you know, we wake up DP, as we do. That's right, one more. Just one more from Jarkhead. Okay. Okay. Nice patience there from Jarkhead. Gonna get a nice punish here. Nice fat punish. Okay. Being cautious here on the neutral, but we get the grab. Okay, wait a minute. Set up big orb. What's the mix? Going for a grab. Okay. Sometimes it works. Goes in for the low this time. Okay, wait a minute. I believe this is enough. That's right. Okay. The people are demanding that Jarkhead win this. The lore matchup would go pretty hard. Nice. Okay. Oh, looking good. This is looking real good for Jarkhead fans. Oh, but missed on the Sacred Spire. We're now in the corner, but you know what? We just do it again. Do it again. No fear. Nice spacing. Oh, whoa, we dropped. Okay, this is tough. Doxel coming back in hand. But we dab on him. There we go. Jarkhead fans unite. That is your hero moving forward to losers finals. To losers finals. We're getting the lore matchup. Okay, let me change the room settings here one more time. It is going to be first to 3 for the rest of the night. And it is winner stays for the rest of the night as well. That's right. We're coming in on the tail end of this. Let me go ahead and get our next set queued up here. Ragnar versus Jarkad. And just swap teams here. Alright, here we go. The lore matchup. The rivalry, if you will. Maybe even doomed Yowie, some might even say. For those who don't know, these are both the same organization, the Licked Crease, who are on a mission to investigate the EXS situation going down in the town where UNI2, where the world of Undernight is. Doomed Yowie. Doomed Yowie Sisfoots. Because, I feel like Wagner feels more... These two definitely are, like, rivals in the sense they're both, like, have been of equal footing. They both, like, had a match that was, like, kind of an assessment match in, like, Greece, right? But I don't think Ore feels as strong about this rivalry as Wagner does. Like, I think she's like, oh, that's my friend Wagner. And Wagner's like, I'm gonna kill you. But I feel like there is a point where Wagner, like, probably actually might think that Ore is hot, but just doesn't want to admit it. I have no evidence to support this, though. Okay. Speaking of having no evidence to support this, I have been told that Wagner might mog Ore in this matchup. Again, unsubstantiated claims in my personal opinion. Oh my god! You can punish that! That's pretty... Well, I guess you can when Wagner does not have shield buff there. That would make sense. Okay. Nice. Okay, alright. We're once again starting up in full screen here. Nice evasive maneuvers from Jarkad, but Ragnar coming in hot here. Okay, alright. We got the corner here. Ooh, nice 3D to get out of the FF. Jarkad has turned the tables here. Nice block on the DP as well, but not quite getting the full confirm. Okay, there we go. Pretty good. Right there. Alright. What are we doing here? Oh, Jarkad has kind of like nothing personneled over here. Nice punish! Okay. Jarkad trying to run it to the corner, gets the grab, set up the orb from mid-screen. But we've seen that set up before. Nice punish here from Rangel. Gets the buffs. Buffs online. But nice wake-up DP from Jarkad. Ding, 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 ding. That's our first point here. Remember, once again, we're now in first of 3 territories. Jarkad needs 2 more of those to move on to grand finals, where our friend Fake Mango is waiting. Let's see. Okay. We're chilling here, thinking about the neutral. Then we just skippily doop in there. Nice work. Okay. This is where Ore excels. Just kind of keep them at arm's length. So you can do the button of all time, 5B. Ore 5B. Ooh. Okay, Ragnar, however, able to apply some pressure here. Gets the overhead as well. It is a very stabby button. Also, hello, Lexo. Good to see you. Oh my god, nice grab on the FF. Okay. Ooh, what do you think? You can't approach me. I have an orb. Okay, hold on. Ragnar might be able to come back from this. Okay, buffs are online. Tries to go for an FF, but ooh, we are so tricky and evasive. Nice work from Jarkad. Okay. Once again, thinking about the spacing, but we're in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not safe at all. Oopsies. Alright, get the Persona combo here. Okay, set up orb. Goes for the strike. Ragnar now in the corner. Whoop. Okay, things are looking real good for Ragnar. We've got cycle secured. Or for Jarkad, I mean. But actually, things are looking good for Ragnar now as well. Out of the corner. Get the buffs. Oh boy. Okay. Really decent damage here. We still got shield buff online. Oh. Geez. Well, you know what? I guess DP still works there. You know? wild stuff. You don't have to engage with guard point if you're just up there. Fascinating. Fascinating. I can't say I've seen that before. I've never seen that before. You can put that sign up. We were just talking about GDQ. Oh, that's never happened before. That's the line. That's the line. Okay, DP coming out, though, from Jarkad. Huh. Okay, we're figuring out the neutral here. We're figuring out spacings. Jarkad just finding the right moment to strike. Ragnar found it first. Alright. Shield buff offline. No, not today. Okay. Jarkad's got the corner here. But we can just take out. Ragnar back in. But, you know, we can just CS and we can slowly walk forward. Incredible tech. Okay. Things are coming up Jarkad here. Nice work. Alright. Set point now for Jarkad. Alright. Looking pretty clean here. Probably get the corner carry. Look, wait! Okay. You know, Ragnar does sitting on 200 meter here. We don't have CS, but that doesn't necessarily matter. Uh-oh. Well, that's a little tough. You might be dead here, actually, if we just spend resources. No, it dropped! Okay, Ragnar's got a last chance here. Working our way out of the corner. Not punished by that DP, but we simply throw out the stand. And that's Jarkad taking losers finals. Just like that. It's sometimes it's just that triple. Okay. So now we are moving on to our final set, where Jarkad now must face the wrath of Fake Mango. This too is a canon matchup. We're all about the canon here today. I have to wait for start.gg to update before I can queue that up over there. Let me go ahead and set this to Grand. Oh, I didn't set losers finals. Silly me. Grand finals. Okay. It's now. Let me see if this has been updated. There it is. Okay, all right. We're good to go. Everything is gravy. Let's do one last cats here for the road. Look upon them. Look upon them one last time. Actually, who are we kidding? I'll probably do it again just before we close out. But look upon your gods. This might be the last chance you get to see him for a while. And then when our players are ready, we will get into it. Gatitos. That's right. Okay. I think we're good to go. Okay. We're locked in. All right, you guys ready? It is grand finals time. Remember, Jarkad is coming in from the loser's side, so your hero needs to win 6 matches in a row in order to claim the bracket. Meanwhile, Mango just needs 3. 3. So we'll see how this goes. And now this is Aurier versus Merkava. This is also a tough situation for Aurier because from full screen, Merkava can very comfortably just up back. And what are you going to do? Ooh, okay. All right. Once again, we are making space. We don't have to engage at all. We can just leave and then we can hit grab. Nice. Okay. Okay, do the reset. Try to go back again for another hit grab. Whoa, nice overhead. But you know, we can Sacred Spire. You do have to respect the range. Or not Sacred Thrust. You have to respect the range of Sacred Thrust. It's big. Okay, nice blocks from Jarkad. Nice interrupt on the overhead as well. This might secure us the round. Oh, no, not quite. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. We tried to throw. We got punished for it. This is a little tough. We can get out of there. We can just leave. Good punish on the DP. I think that's going to be Mango taking the first round. Okay. They have nice matching outfits here, I gotta say. Double obsidian enjoyers. Okay. Mango trying to call things out here with the grabs. Not quite getting a real clean hit here just yet. We are pretty okay, though, with zoning, which we can kind of do for a little bit anyway. Nice reversal. Okay. All right. It's Schmick's time. But, you know, we can just wake up DP because we're Aurier. Nice blocks on the reversals. Get the grab. Set up the orb. What are we going to do? Overhead. But Mango clapping back with the 2C. Okay. Go, my children. Hold down the neutral. Okay. Now we're spamming fireballs. We're getting out of there. We can't just leave. Okay. We can just do this hit and run. Pressure approach. Oh, no. Nice call out on the overhead. Ooh. Divine thrust. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Can anyone confirm if this Aurier palette is a VTuber? Oh. Megarine Aluka. I see. Gotcha. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Okay. We are maneuvering. Maneuvers are happening, but Mango getting the comeback here, getting out of the corner. Just outspaced. Oh no, nice grab on the swoop recovery there. Okay. Whew! Nice 3D. Okay, we are once again maneuvering around each other. Gotta figure this out. Nice blocks here from Jarkad. We're trying to get in. But Mango says, no, nay, never. You'll never catch me. Oh, but the DP. Good 2C. I'm a poet that didn't know it. Okay. Whew! Okay, nice grab, nice grab. Nice recovery there. We almost fumbled the bag. We brought the bag back. Well, we might be throwing the bag down the stairs. We are indeed. That hit grab does call out Sacred Spire. Nice! Ooh, that's a big grid break now. Okay, Mango sitting really pretty here. We got the life lead. We broke the grid. Now we can just stand back. We can zone. We don't have to engage at all. But we tried to go in for a cheeky grab. Okay, we're fine. Get the grid thrust. Now we don't have to engage. We can just leave. We can just maintain a zone. Auto zone. There we go. All right. That's going to be Mango taking the first game. That Old Testament mod. You know, why am I not surprised that Testament has VTuber mods? If anyone would have VTuber mods in Strive, honestly, I could see Milia. I feel like Milia would probably be a good palette, a good character for VTuber mods as well. But Testament, like, 1000% makes sense. Anyway. Okay. Jarkad is in here. Nice healthy lead on the cycle. Yeah, we're dropping. That's A-okay. Good shields, though, coming out from Mango. Ooh. Okay. Alright, we're getting out of the corner. We can just leave. Thank you, Swoop. Great question. I would not know the answer there. Do I do the Strive commentary? It's been a while. It's been a long while. Although I do commentate Strive from time to time. It's actually been like probably 6 weeks or so though since I commentated for extras, because I commentate for extras as well when I am open. Extras, by the way, going on right now, and there's a very good chance that I will raid One Wise's channel, provided the extras is still going on, which it probably is. Hi, Sneak. Howdy doodle. We're in grand finals now. There were no Kaguyas tonight, though, sadly. Not as far as I'm aware. Okay. We're trying to get in here. But Mango's definitely making it difficult. Oof, we found a way. Okay. Jarkad trying to run Mango down. Nice. Good jump in. Okay. Gets a slow overhead. Blocks the reversal. Okay. Should be able to get a decent punish here. Gets the grab. Gets the orb. Going for a mix-up. Just going for strikes. Strike and then throw. Okay. Mango, once again, now choosing to be very patient. Nice mash on the overhead. We're trying to get out of there now. We've left the corner. But can we win the war? The war. Maybe? Maybe? Okay, we're getting away. We're getting the heck away. All right. Winning, trying to get secure cycle here. Okay. The child! The child from behind! Okay, send out another one. Ooh, wait. Yeah, with the CS, Mango's able to secure the round. And secure the game. All right. So that's Mango up 2-0. We are now on tournament point. That's right. If Mango wins this next game, then that will be a wrap. And Mango will be our 7th champion, or 7th beginner champion. And I will have to review the rules with my with the TOs, but that might graduate them. I know there is like a set number of attendees where for the bracket to count for a graduation. So we'll just have to review that. But if it passes that threshold, then Mango may never have to play a beginner bracket ever again. At least here in Ban. But that's a-okay because in 2 weeks' time we're gonna have our UNI2 open bracket, and that means anyone can enter, and there will be prizes, as in cash money. Ooh. Okay, Jarkhead coming in here. CS to keep pressure going. All right. Got the corner here. Nice punish on the overhead attempt. Okay, looking good. Ooh, unfortunate DP there. Okay, all right. Mango applying pressure. Child is down. Jarkhead has to be careful here. Gotta hold all this. Okay, but that means Mango can very comfortably zone. Don't have to worry about anything. Go ahead and try and secure cycle. Jarkhead going and spending CS. Oh, got clipped by the very edge of the orb. Oh no. Ooh, big 2C though. Go get the grid break, secure the round. And now we are on set point. For real, for real. Break TL confidentially. I don't know how many there has to be for graduation. Doesn't say on the start GG. Ah, eto bleh. Yeah. We will have to consult our good friend Wii Sports, I think, in order to confirm that. Okay. Nice blocks in the overheads. Oh! But the child! Get domed! Okay. Now Jarkhead in the tournament nexus for a little while. But we set up the orb. We can come in now. Ding dong. Okay, however, Mango just okay with running away. Get the swoop. Swap the sides. Where do you think you're going? Ooh, okay. Jarkhead trying to reclaim space here, but it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough out here in these streets, out in this car park. And that's it! Oh my god, that's it! Oh, jeez. There you go. That is Mango. Your 7th bracket about nothing beginner bracket champion. 32 or more is top 3 graduate. Any less is top 1. Gotcha. All right. Wonderful. Well played. GG's. Thank you again for everyone that came out. Now let us see, before we do the final wraps here, as is tradition here at Bracket About Nothing, we do invite all of our winners up to the mic stand for an interview. No pressure whatsoever. It is okay if you need to go. I understand it is a Sunday night, but if you would like to have some final words, if you'd like to be interviewed by the Chovy Salts, feel free to put yourself in any VC in the server, and our TOs will yoink you into our mic block. And we will have some words. I'll go ahead, and while we're waiting on a confirmation here on that interview, I'll go ahead and get the cats up for the people. Welcome back, cats. Let's see where we are on that interview. All right. Give me a moment, please. Okay, excellent. So I think we are going to have Mango up here in just a moment. So I'll make sure to have the sound on for that. Okay. There we go. All right. Howdy, Mango, and congrats on your win here tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me here, because I know this is definitely not your first rodeo. You've been coming up to band brackets for some time, but tell me, when did you first start playing Under Night?
I first started playing Under Night back in around August
Oh,
or around maybe July and August last year.
oh wow, okay. Nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
so I've been kind of all over the place.
Hmm,
Um, but I've been having fun and
nice.
I yeah, it's sorry, I'm kind of trying to stop myself from crying cuz I just wow.
Yeah. No, understandable. It was a hearted victory. And yeah, like I said, it's definitely been we've seen the journey. You've been a regular here I think almost pretty much almost since we've started. So, yeah, honestly, huge work. I will say, I guess I'll ask, like, do you remember, like, what enticed you to start uni? Was it a friend of yours? Was it a particular character? Like, what got you into the wonderful world of Under Night in Birth?
Um I will say is I actually had a rough start
Mm.
with some things happening.
Oh.
Originally I picked Merkava because I love Merkava a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and during my brackets offline when I started, I was chasing a shadow
Mm.
of someone before, and I know that when I was chasing that person's shadow, I
Mm.
know I'm not going the way I want. I feel like I'm
Mm.
just burning myself out. But
Mm.
then after meeting everyone from the UNI2 beginner lobbies,
Mm.
going to more, meeting more friends around the world playing Uni,
Mm.
like I'm in online brackets, I started to realize I should be chasing my own shadow
Mm.
because my own shadow is what I should chase after
Mm-hmm.
because that's how I'm going to improve.
Yes.
Instead of following someone else's footsteps,
Yes.
why don't I go my own way
Mm-hmm.
instead
Yeah.
and play that way instead of just going for someone else?
So true. Yeah, yeah, it's so easy to do that in fighting games in particular. Like you see your role models and you're like, "Ah, yeah, this is how I should play." But no, you're right. The only person you really need to compare yourself is yourself. And your thoughts. So yeah, well spoken, honestly, very touching. Speaking of which, you mentioned your locals. Is there a particular local you go to that you'd like to shout out?
Well, I may be an outsider there now.
Oh, really?
It's just uh, I don't want no. What's the right word? I'm just kind of not there much anymore. I've kind of been
Gotcha.
online lately because I've
Gotcha.
been on this mountain training thing. I
Okay.
guess you could say, but
Understood. Very understood.
yeah.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
I guess you know what? I'll just shout him. If you're looking for more Under Night Uni2, French bread, Strive, every fighting game you can think in your head, come to Run the Mix. It's in
Mm.
Minnesota. Check them out. They're good people. There are still good people there. I recommend checking out meeting the TOs, Cool Cat and Pete. I drop by and say hi. They are very nice too, and I would recommend checking out Minnesota.
Awesome. Shout out Minnesota. Nice. Okay. Great. And then yeah, anyone else that you'd care to shout out at this time for your victory or just in general?
I got a list. Is that all right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to shout out to Diabeast, who
Mm.
a fellow Merkava main, and he's been my teacher, teaching me some ins and outs of Merkava. I
Mm.
also want to thank like pretty much the Merkava cord in the main Unicord
Mm.
for helping me with advice. Sneak Sneak
Mm.
here, who my friend of mine who kicks my butt vigorously, but definitely teaches me how to improve and learn more of the fundamentals of the game.
Nice.
And also my friend Reticent, who is with me in the bracket.
Mm.
We've been cheering each other along. Hope we can get to grand finals together. But
Mhm.
I'm also happy to meet Reticent and having my back and cheering me on too, and
Oh,
a great friend he is, which I'm really happy about.
nice. Awesome. Cool. Okay, great. And then just some final pieces of any piece of advice you'd like to give everyone who's sitting here watching the beginner bracket and be like, "Oh my gosh, golly, I don't know if I could do all of that." What would you say to anyone who wants to start out in UNI2?
Um, the advice I faintly remember is don't be afraid to put yourself out there when you're
Mm.
starting.
Mhm.
It's everyone has a rough path at first because we're all brand new.
Yeah.
So if we don't take the first step into the journey, I don't think we'll be able to take another step to where I'm at right now. So
Yeah.
it's don't be afraid to put your foot out there. Don't be scared to try. And also remember to have fun.
Yes.
I feel like even myself, I forget what it's like to have fun
Mhm.
playing this game and any fighting game
Yeah.
because I've been so strict to myself.
Yeah.
But always remember to have fun, and every day is a learning day.
Yes. Yes. Very true. Man, wonderful words. We all need a reminder. I honestly couldn't say it better myself. Well, congrats again, Mango. And thank you so much for playing. And yeah, we will see you later. Feel free to join us in 2 weeks' time for the open bracket. Cause we'll be here and there will be cash prizes. So
Mhm.
yeah. Thank you again so
Alrighty then.
much. Yeah. You have a great rest of the night.
You too, Trophy. Thank you, and
Yeah.
thank you, everyone.
No worries.
Yep.
All right. Ta ta.
Ta-da.
Okay. All right. So yeah, shout out Uni2BL, our YouTube beginner lobbies. Another great place to go if you're looking for other like-minded beginners and need a place to hang out. They also have regular ladders and traditional like double limb brackets. So great place to go. There's several people here if you're not yet hooked up with that server. Also, shout outs to the main cord. In particular, there is a channel devoted to each of the regional Uni servers. I cannot recommend enough finding your regional Uni server because you will meet so many people. Is off season for the Danisons, but when Danisons are back on, if you're a type of person that also, for some reason or another can't make it to your local or don't have a local near you, Danisons, honestly, I feel like are the next best thing. It is a lower stakes, but still high stakes situation where you are able to meet up with other people in your region for a pretty regular kind of like a ranked night. It's an internal ranking system. You get to run the gamut of people, and it's like 3 month seasons. So, you get to have the grind and make friends. It's truly the best of both worlds. Yeah, Johnny. Just definitely ask anyone here, and we can definitely hook you up with the UNI2 beginner lobbies server. Now, as for me, I will go ahead. Oh yeah, before I plug myself, let me go ahead and plug the schedule going into July, because we definitely have a schedule going into July. I actually don't think I've updated that particular graphic, but I can certainly do that right now. Let me see here. Yeah, that's June. Get out of here, June. We don't need you anymore. There we go. It's July now, baby. Okay. So as you can see, we have a Strive side bracket coming up in a few days. My understanding, I'm pretty sure that's a Oops All Robokai night. So if you are itching to test out your Robokai skills, we will be waiting for you there. It'll be a good time. And we do not have, it's an off week for Street Fighter, but next week we will have our beginner bracket for Strive as well as our Street Fighter 6 intermediate bracket on the July the 24th, And then by that time, we will loop back around to our UNI2 Open. As I stress, that is a bracket with a cash money prize. There will definitely be people of all calibers signing up for that bracket, so it is always a good time. There's always a stacked list of people when we run that, so excited. And then, of course, in 2 days after that will be our Strive Open as well. Pretty neat how we aligned that up. We didn't even arrange that. We got both our opens on the same week. Pretty cool. Anyway, so as for me, Chovy Salts, I am a person that streams. You can find me on twitch.tv/ChovySalt with a Z. And that's also the YouTube channel as well. I need to upload the last of my Danison VODs. I know I'm behind. I'm sorry. I will do that. But as for my streaming schedule, I stream Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know I was supposed to do that this week. I'm sorry, I was watching DDQ. I promise this week I will be back on schedule. So again, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m., Tuesdays, Thursdays, 2 p.m. I usually Mondays is when I'm hosting Danison, but we're off season, so it's going to be a public uni lobby, and then I have no clue what I'm doing for the rest of the week. I usually just figure it out as I go. I talk to people, and we're like, hey, do you want to do something this day? They're like, yes. I'm like, sick, let's do it. I might try and see, because there's a friend of mine, another Wii Sports fight stream, probably, if we're being honest. Oh, and Ceasefoot tells us, oh yeah, there's a plug I was supposed to do. Right! Champs and grads. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, see, I almost forgot. I'm glad you put that in there. Yeah. Class reunion is Friday the 17th, and that is a regular double limb bracket, but it's for graduates and champions only. So if that sounds cool and interesting to you, that is coming up this Friday. So that could be cool and exciting. I don't know if Haps Paps is eligible for that, but you could say Haps could win that one as well. The legend will continue of the Haps Paps. Anyway, yes. I believe that with that's all the plugs that we've got. So I will go ahead and kick it on over to... I'm pretty sure One Wise is still alive. Let me double check here. Oh, what's that? I'm sure it'll be on Haps Paps honor and memory. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yes. We do still have extras ongoing. So I am going to go ahead and kick it on over to One Wise's channel. Y'all say hi. We are at... Wait for it. It's blocking ads. As soon as I see where we are in the bracket. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm sure there's still somewhere deep in that bracket. So I'm going to send you guys over. Raid One Wise. Alright. Y'all have a great rest of the night. Again, we'll see you in 2 days' time for our Robert Kyle only bracket. And, yeah, I will catch y'all on the flippity flop. Toodles oodles, and all of that jazz. Boy, I'm so white right now. Later.
Boo.
Ah!